A man in Brazil was walking with his dog in an undisclosed location. This is when he started hearing strange noises coming from not so far away. He started searching around for these strange sounds, and he caught something chilling on camera.
Eu acho que pra cá não vai dar, pessoal. Vou ter que pular de cá. Vou desse lado de cá, pessoal, que tá mais fácil. Porém, eu não tô conseguindo ouvir ainda, mas ele tá bem baixinho. Acho que não vai dar pra passar pra vocês no vídeo. Vou aproximar aqui pra vocês ouvirem. O som sai de dentro da pedra. Aí, ó, tem hora que para. Muito estranho, pessoal. Vou ter que sair daqui. Aqui é um local que tem bastante quartzo. Vou mostrar pra vocês. Um local de bastante quartzo. E é uma pedra grande. Muito estranho.
Unfortunately, I do not know the original source of this video, neither the exact location of where this was recorded, but this is indeed a very strange phenomenon. Have you ever seen anything like this yourself, and what do you think is really going on here? Moving from one house to another can be something stressful, mainly if you're going to renovate it. Now, it is certainly interesting to check, at least, the history behind certain houses. For instance, if you're moving to a very old house, it's nice to find out if it was a nursing home, if it was an insane asylum, and things of sort. A couple of months ago, Ben and Georgia created a TikTok account to upload videos of a project that they had to renovate a house that they bought on an auction in 2020. In this case, a very old house, a house that was built in the 1920s. They were looking for a big house to do this renovating project, and they found one. The thing is that they certainly did not check the background story to this house, and well, this is when things started to get creepy. It all started when they found a hidden room during renovation. Curious like most people, they managed to get inside. The room was empty. However, when they looked up, they saw a bag hanging from the ceiling. When they opened the bag, a very old book was inside. And paying close attention to the video, you can see that when they open the book, there are many letters inside and pages that have been ripped apart. According to GBTV, they felt something strange in the house and they heard noises coming from the attic. So one day they decided to check it out even though they hadn't finished working on the first floor. You can see in the very beginning in the first videos that the couple seems very happy about the project. About the house itself, there's not much to it. However, it's when they find this attic and the things inside that things start to slowly change. On their first visit to the attic, they find a suitcase and a strange piece of clothing. Well, this is what happens next. What they found inside left them completely baffled. It appears that there was some sort of a burned statue, and inside another box, which they thought was another book, was actually a wooden cross. Now this is when it first crossed their mind. Maybe this house was used by some sort of cult or maybe for rituals. But still they had hope that this was just a coincidence. Taking into consideration that the items that they found were very strange and disturbing, Ben and Georgia continued on searching for other things in the attic. They found an old picture of what appears to be the family that maybe lived in this house. A box containing what appears to be old replacements for lamp switches and things like that. Another box that was locked up. And a mirror. Supposedly there was nothing strange about these objects except for the fact that the box that was locked up had a pentagram carved on its side and strange writings that I'm not too sure what they mean. The thing is, when they moved the mirror from one side to the other, it rattled, as if there was some sort of object inside it, a metallic object. After days of curiosity, they then decided to break the mirror apart, and they found an object inside of it, what appears to be a key. Now, of course, taking into consideration that they had a box that was locked, the first thing they did was try to open it up, and well, it worked, and here's what was inside. What appears to be a burnt piece of Ouija board, a necklace, another key, and, well, hair. Now this is the part where things get too strange, in my opinion. Why are Ben and Georgia still living inside of this house? Why are they not moving out? If I were them, this is definitely a sign for me to leave. The other thing is, it's too much of a coincidence. Maybe this is all fake, maybe this is all planned. However, if you stop to think about it, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of strange stories about abandoned old houses, nursing homes, insane asylums, and the list goes on. Mysterious things that actually occurred in these places, things that had absolutely no explanation.
Actually, one incident, we were actually right here on the porch unloading chairs one night, about 12:30 at night, and we actually had a song come on the radio. My sister was here with me, we were unloading chairs, and she said, "Rick, the radio went on in the car." We've caught pictures of full bodies looking out the windows and full faces looking out the windows at us.
So maybe this is the case with Ben and Georgia. Maybe they came across an old house that was used for some sort of ritual. Now Ben and Georgia continued on with their lives, renovating the house, and one day they were renovating a room and found out that black ashes were falling from one of the ceiling. Ben and Georgia continued on renovating the house for a few more days. This is when they started renovating the floor, and under the floorboards they found another box. This one, however, was covered in wax. Curious, Ben and Georgia opened the box, but this time they were not able to open it with the key that they found. Ben had to open it up with power tools. And well, this is what they found inside. A Ouija board and strange writing on the box. And the following days, they found a letter in the chimney. The letter came along with 2 old British coins. Now it seems that this letter was written with old Thai, and Ben did what anyone would do. Curious, he sent an email to many of his friends who maybe could translate Thai, and at some point, he got an answer from one of his friends, and this is what he replied. He says that the Thai that is used in the letter is slightly different to modern writing, and that they can't make it all out, but it says in short that the trinket box that was acquired a few years back at the CM market should never had left the boat. Now take into consideration that probably this letter was written in the 1920s. The letter also mentions family curse or confusion of the wrong item, and that the person insists the box is destroyed. The letter also references an address in Bangkok and talks about a postcard. The letter finishes with, "We apologize for everything, and if you ever return to CM, come find me." For now, Ben and Georgia are still renovating the house, and I'm not too sure exactly how this story is going to end. The thing is, internet users are divided. Is this staged? Is this fake? Or is it the real deal? I myself am not too sure. What is your take? Well, this is it for now.
Peace, love, and light to all the gods and goddesses of mankind.
Fifth Element Productions.